So this week was kind of a simpler week with the weather getting colder and also us getting closer to taking our course exam for the ICPI training. We've mainly just been inside talking about more techniques of installing pavers and different things that the manual discusses and goes over. So it's been fun doing that. We've gone over some tools of like different edge restraints we could use, and also like chalk lines where they, in order to draw a straight line, they just pull the string across, get it to where they need to, and then they snap the chalk line, and it's coated in chalk, so it leaves like a line on the ground, which is interesting. And then midway through the week, we actually got the plaque for the Japanese garden, so kind of revisiting that. The plaque is in Japanese with and also English, and it's the Path of Enlightenment. So we were able to install that on the rock that is set right at the entrance, and it has that downward light on it as well for a nighttime view. And so the rock was prepped previously, kind of flattened on the face where the plaque would go, but we had to make sure to measure and then to drill the holes, and then also add adhesive to it on the back so that it would kind of glue in place. Not only would the anchors that were going in the rock would hold the plaque, but also the glue. And then we would later put on mortar. So you can kind of see here, had to measure it out, make sure we put the plaque in the right spot. The bolts were behind the plaque, so it was kind of hard to get it aligned without knowing for sure if that's where the plaque bolts would go. And we then had to drill the holes according to the measurements we took. We just used the hammer drill for that we had used previously to build the Japanese stone lantern. So that was fun. We were able to get that. Mainly our professor worked on that so that if there was a mess up, it wasn't one of our faults. But he was able to drill into that and get the holes, and they lined up fairly well. And then we put the adhesive on, and we stuck it in, and it looks good. We need to come around the edges and put mortar in so that the water doesn't get in and cause damage. But it's looking good, and now the Japanese garden has a plaque signifying the name of the garden and for the Path of Enlightenment, which is very interesting, very cool. Kind of a good way to finish off the project. We are waiting still on the haiku. That's going to be on a similar plaque to put on the stone, but that probably won't be installed until next year because it's getting too cold and too much freeze-thaw cycles going on. So probably wouldn't be best to do that. And then to finish off the week, we just we had our Food Friday, delicious waffles, and we also just reviewed more about the manual, went over the manual for the ICPI training course. We plan on taking the exam next week, so hopefully we all do well, and so that should go good. So see you next week, and thanks for watching.